Hi, welcome to the tour of the soon-to-be old Walpole Library. My name is Matthew Fernley, and we're going to do a little tour here. As you can see, the entryway in the basement is a little short, and I'm going to watch my head there, and we're going to take you through. We're actually in the back of the building right now, entering the back of the children's department, the back offices, and we're going to take you through those offices and show you what this building's all about. So as you come through, we're going to look around here, you can see some of the older, almost like catacomb walls. They're painted brick, but those are the original walls. There are two types of walls down here. There's the original brick walls, they're support walls, and then there are other walls that were put in later on. You can see this is the outside wall right here. And this is tech services right here. In the middle, you can see it's supported by some brick columns. There's 1, 2, 3 of them. And again, we're in the back of the building right now in the subterranean level, in the back of the building. We're entering the middle of the room, the middle of the building. This is the middle of the building. You can see, again, we have a middle brick wall right here. This is a added wall right there, added wall. This is the elevator. We're going to be taking a trip on that, but this is just basically storage. Again, a newer brick wall. Looks like a newer brick wall right here. Fire safety door. We're coming into the children's department office. We're coming into the children's room that we all know and love. If you look at these windows along here, are actually right at street level. I'm going to take a look out there, and hopefully there's enough daylight for you to see where we're at. Where's a car when you need one? There you go. Alright, so it gives you an idea of where we're at the library right now. So as we look at the front of the children's room, we're going to come around here to the back corner of the children's room. We're going to show you right now what suffices as the handicap ramp in the back of the building. So you can see as you can see now, it's not covered. And this comes right up to the back parking lot. Where you have some limited parking. And this particular exit is not always open. It has to be, you have to hit a buzzer and somebody will come in and open it for you. We're going back into the children's room. As we get ready to leave the children's room, there is a children's bathroom. We're going to come through these double doors. Where there is a ladies' room and a men's room, a utility door right there. This is what suffices for a handicapped bathroom. It is with a wider door, but access is still limited to the first floor. This is the stairs going up to street level. There's another level that goes upstairs, and meetings and all sorts of fun stuff like that. But capacity, again, is limited. Your back exit right here. Edit that last part out.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the kitchen right here?
Yeah.
Does it have gas?
No, it's electric.
Okay, here is the employee kitchen. A little eating area. This goes back into a smaller office. You can see these are actually newer walls. These are not the old brick permanent walls. But this brings us back around to the storage area. Here we have the library kitchen, which serves the children's librarians, the librarians that work upstairs in the The adult portion of the library and any community groups that come here have access to this kitchen also. All right, now we're going from the subterranean children's floor. Here's the front door. Take a peek outside, which we already filmed, and turning around, going upstairs to the main library. Here's the main circulation desk. See, we have a small, decent-sized water leak there. Goes to the back of the building. All right, we're going into the original Carnegie Library. Just past there, there's a computer room, what is now used as a computer room. The archive room, there's a lot of, for the resource room, there is a fireplace in here. You can use, and hopefully you can see with the moldings and the thickness of the wall. Looks to be about maybe 14, 16 foot ceilings. To give you an idea of the original wall, this right here was the original wall, original thickness of the wall of the original library. Now coming back into the main area of the new building. Sorry, the newer part of the old building. How's that for a definition? And we can follow this wall all the way down. Stairway going downstairs where we just were, and you can see that there's some wear and tear on this building. This loft, which is known as the more of the young adult area, there's a little study area there. Just want to point out that this is mooring here. This is actually metal decking. You can see there's poles going through there, and this can actually come out. It's non-weight bearing. We're going to take a trip upstairs. You can see that there's some water damage up in this corner also. We're now in the back, would be the back right corner of the building. See, we actually keep the books. You can see the metal ceiling. You look at it. Looking up to the second floor. As you can see at this window, there's been some customizing, would be the word. Customizing. This shelving right here is actually cut right through the middle of the window. It is our guess, and don't take my word for it, that these shelving brackets that you see right here are weight bearing. We can't seem to come to any other conclusion of actually what is handling all the weight from this metal ceiling all the way down. So there may be somebody better educated than us that could tell us that. So until we hear otherwise, it's these metal columns that you see. We're coming out of the main library into the back library, and this is where it gets interesting. You can see the ends of the stack ends here are actually metal. We have metal shelving, and we don't know. I'm gonna get you a better shot on this. And we've got some green ceramic going into white ceramic, going into some sort of L bracket, a old dumbwaiter to move books. We've got some L iron where you can see there's some sort of structure coming from upstairs. We're wondering if that's what's holding the upstairs up. But as you can see, it goes all around the perimeter. As we look here, again, one of those shelves, the all iron, and look right up there, and there's the second floor. This looks to be the second floor support sitting on top of that. It's kind of a mystery. As you can see, they're not really centered. So your guess is as good as mine. There's to the very back of the library. You can see that there's some water here. There's actually the top roof right here. See some water damage there. Some hairline cracks. Again, this porcelain type brick as you come up the stairs, we're coming up the top of the stairs here, you'll notice that there are bars preventing you from going this way. We're actually going to go around through the stacks here and come back and point out that the floor is actually a different height over here, and that's why you have to go all the way around, because it's basically a different height. So this is why you can't walk. That's why these bars are right here, because this floor right here is a different height, and it's a safety hazard. You hear the other half of the window that we showed you downstairs. So basically this floor right here, this floor cuts this window right in half. As you can see right down there, that window also cut right in half. Access to the attic with your subsequent water damage here. This is actually mid-back building. Here we've called the elevator.
Go through the gate.
Welcome to 1958. We're in the elevator built by the Montgomery Dependable Elevator Company of Moline, Illinois. Capacity of 6 persons, 1,000 pounds. And I hope you're not claustrophobic.
And you need to close the gate before you can use it.
And we need to close the gate before you can use it. You should come with a guy with a little, like a bellhop, an elevator guy with like the red jacket with gold buttons. That'd be kind of cool. And we're back in the basement. And we're back in the basement. All right, here is the telecom, the high-tech brains of the operation. I just hope this isn't somebody's office. The electrical room. Here's the boiler room. Old Bessie. Built by the H.B. Smith Company of Westfield, Massachusetts. Don't have an actual year on this, but it's got some years on it. It's hard to capture here, but here's your piping, the water system, and if you want to take a closer look at this, you're welcome to. Go back upstairs, just so you hear some network wiring here. We're going from the basement back up to the main library. And there is your tour of the soon-to-be closed Walpole Public Library. There is your tour of the soon-to-be closed Walpole Public Library. We'll refer to this as the old library. And there's your tour of the soon-to-be old Walpole Public Library.